Hello and welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Suzanne and I am a stay-at-home mom to 3 girls. I am so glad that you're here for this video. I normally post a lot of lifestyle and motherhood content, but we took a recent trip to SeaWorld as a family during spring break and I just thought it would be fun to film it. We never really get to go as a family for a lot of trips, and this was just kind of last minute, and it was a really fun day. We all enjoyed it and it was very light on crowds and great weather, so I just thought I'd bring you along in case you wanted to see SeaWorld if you haven't been lately like us. Right when you walk in, there's just so many fun things to do. I haven't been to SeaWorld in years, so I didn't even really know a lot of the things that had changed. I do remember where the dolphins were, and that's always one of my favorite things to do, as well as seeing the flamingos when you first walk in. Before we went to the dolphins, we decided to stop by the stingrays and see if we could pet the stingrays as they floated by, which is super cool for the girls. There were show times to feed the dolphins, but we didn't really adhere to a strict schedule. We have a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, and it's just kind of playing it by ear for most of the day, so it was fun just to watch them swim around. We were able to see them play a little bit and just go in and out of the water, so that was fine for us. We did not see any shows this day, actually, for that very reason, but we still really enjoyed getting to see the animals up close and personal and getting to just kind of watch them do their thing and just play and have fun.
Lucy, isn't that neat?
If you haven't been to SeaWorld recently, they have a ton of rides now. We didn't do a whole lot of rides this time because we had the little ones. My husband and I did take turns going with Hannah, our 18-year-old, but for the most part, we just kind of took it easy this day, and we still really enjoyed ourselves. So don't think you have to go on a bunch of rides to have a good time, because we had a great time just walking around. we don't have any aquariums near where we live, so even though we live by the beach, it's really hard to see ocean animals up close. It was awesome to be able to go here and let the girls see the sharks and the aquarium fish and everything else that they had in such an up-close manner, and it was just a lot of fun. I highly recommend a trip to SeaWorld. We had a Florida resident deal, which allowed us to pay for one day and then come back the rest of the year as many times as we want. There were restrictions, so if you're looking into that deal or any of the other specials they were running, I definitely recommend checking out their website. But I am so glad that we took advantage of this because, again, we just really enjoyed it, and we're only a few hours away, so I think we'll be making more trips this year. If you haven't been before, or if it's been a while, SeaWorld has a really great kid area. It's all focused on kids, and it's themed to Sesame Street. So we had to ride the merry-go-round, and Lucy had a blast doing that, and it was really sweet to see her and Hannah walking together. Eleanor was still a little small to enjoy this, but Lucy knew who all the characters were and really enjoyed getting to see Elmo and stuff. So we would have stayed here longer, but we only had so much time. We have sort of a family inside joke with Hannah and walruses, so we definitely had to stop by and visit the walruses and get some pictures. Neat, baby. We really only had this one day, and then we stayed the night and left the next morning, so we tried to take advantage of everything we could. It was a very long day, but a really fun day, and everybody just seemed to enjoy themselves. After we left SeaWorld, we stopped by Portillo's, which is a kind of classic hamburger and hot dog place, and had some dinner. So the girls got hot dogs, and we got some burgers and some chicken fingers, and that was super fun and a nice way to wind down.
Chicken fingers and a bunch of fries.
Okay, Eleanor's got the chicken.
Eleanor has fries.
I got fries for Lucy and Eleanor to share. I got a burger. No, you gotta get one.
Yeah, talk to Sissy about that. She has.
On our way home the next morning, we decided to take a short trip over to Cocoa Beach. We wanted to go see Ron John Surf Shop and kind of just do some shopping. It was only about a 45-minute drive from our hotel, so not bad at all. And it was just kind of a nice way to top off the little mini vacation that we had. We do have a beach close by at home, but there's just something about visiting the beach somewhere else that makes you feel like you're still on a little bit of a vacation. Ron John is a Cocoa Beach staple. If you've never heard of it, it's one of the oldest surf shops in Florida. It's been around for quite a while, and they have a massive selection. I think it's even grown since the last time I was there, which was several years ago. So I definitely recommend a stop. They have things that are surfing themed, skateboarding, as well as a space center theme, since NASA is right down the street. That's going to wrap up our mini spring break trip. Thank you so much for joining me. It was such a fun trip, like I said. It was short and sweet. We had a wonderful time, and it was just really nice reconnecting as a family. We don't get to do that too often these days, so it was very special to get away together. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.